Hello everyone. Welcome to my first stream for Realm of Final Fantasy. This is Admin Sabin Thunderwolf. We are going to be playing some Final Fantasy VI today. Give me a second to get myself orientated I just need to figure out what I'm doing. The first time I've ever streamed on YouTube, so please be patient with me. Alright, everything's looking good. Okay. Let's get this going. I am going to pull up the stream on my phone, so I'll be able to see the chat. So give me just a moment here. Finding it. Sorry, one second. Okay. Let's get this going. Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. And I apologize, I know I'm not being very talkative right now. I'm just trying to figure out how I can pull up the stream on my phone so I can actually see what you guys are saying, if anything. Okay. I have no idea how to do this. So, if you guys are talking, I don't know. I'm just going to talk. The girl takes the point. Don't waste time on riffraff. Remember, we're here for a job. Let's move. Imperial Magic armor? Not even Narsh is safe anymore. Okay, so a little bit of a background on what's going on here. Terra is a magic user who has been enslaved by the Empire, and there's been a rumor that an Esper has been found in the city of Narsh, and these guys have been sent here to see if it's true. So, aha! I found the live stream. Now I can see what you guys are saying. Alrighty. Hello, Eric. We got him trapped now. You know, I always found it funny that in the overworld sprites, the dogs that they're with are clearly Dobermans, but in the battle they're wolves. Oh, I should probably pay attention to my health. So, as I play through this series, I'm going to be doing as close to a 100% run as I possibly can. Generally give tutorials as I go. I mean, this game is pretty old. Most of you probably already know everything about it, but, you know, maybe some of you haven't played it yet. And, yeah, give some information as I go. Okay, so here we have our first boss fight against the Whelk. The trick to this fight is occasionally it'll go into its shell, and if you attack its shell, it'll discharge lightning and it hurts a lot. So you have to be careful not to attack the shell. Okay, so when it goes in the shell, that's a good time to heal up. Now we just play the waiting game. There he is. I think I probably just attacked the shell. Well, you get to see what happens. Oh, okay, thunder attacks don't count. Alright, alright. And there we go. So we come in here and we find the frozen Esper that we have been sent here to find. Or get attacked by enemies, that works too. I think I might be healing this thing. Eh. As I was saying, as we approach this Esper, it has sort of a reaction with Terra. Not quite explained yet, but it's a major plot point later. This thing's giving me the creeps. Something's not right. The frozen creature begins emitting an eerie light. What's that light coming from? And as you can see, the Esper sort of just murders the two guards in cold blood. They were for the Empire, so they deserved it. And basically what's happening here is the Esper is removing Terra's mind control. So she wakes up here. My head hurts. Easy there. This is a slave crown. The others were using it to control you. It was robbing you of your thoughts, making it so you do whatever they told you. I don't remember a thing. Don't worry, it'll all come back to you. In time, that is. A mysterious young woman, born with the gift of magic and enslaved by the Gestalian Empire. So, I was going to do a thing where people chose the names of each character, but nobody seemed to be interested in that, so we're not going to do that. I'm just going to go with the default name for every character. So the Empire, or rather, the guards of Narshi have come to find her, and this guy, knowing that she was innocent to all of it, helps her escape. There's no time to explain. You need to get out of here. These wolves aren't going to listen to reason. This way, quickly. Okay, so before we leave here, we're going to come up here to this clock and pick up this elixir. Always check clocks for elixirs. That's something that you'll see a lot in this game. So we're going to try to make our escape through the mines. Up there. Okay, so they know where we are. Just got to keep moving. I'm going to save it real quick. In just a moment here, we're going to be introduced to our second character. Pick up these treasure chests. So, interesting note about this game. A lot of people think that the first game to introduce the limit break system was 7. And while technically that's true, 6 had like a proto version of it, where if your character is in low health and you make a regular physical attack, they have a chance of activating what is called a desperation attack, and that's something that's unique to each character. So it's sort of like a proto version of limit breaks. So here we have a flashback of when she was enslaved by this guy named Kafka. My sweet little magic user. With this slave crown, you'll be all mine. You'll come to know Kafka a little bit better as the game goes on. He's a pretty evil dude. Good, good. Burn them all to a crisp. Oh, thank you. Soldiers of the Empire, we stand at the dawn of a new age. The lost power of magic has returned to us. We are the chosen ones. The time has come for us to claim our rightful dominion over the world. Nothing shall stand in our way. Hurrah! Long live the Emperor Gaston! And here we have our second character. I pronounce his name Loke. I know a lot of people pronounce it Locke. I don't know which one is right, so I'm sorry if that triggers you, but Loke is what I'm used to, so that's what I'm going with. I prefer the term treasure hunting. Ha! Semantic nonsense. There's a huge difference. Anyway, is there something you need me to do? There is indeed. I met the girl. You don't mean... The city guard is pursuing her as we speak. The city has the strength to stand up to the Empire, but it won't use it. The people are just too stubbornly independent to join an underground resistance group like the Returners. I tried to explain that the Empire was controlling the girl, but they wouldn't even listen. Alright, so you want me to get her out of Narsh? That would be the idea. Make your way to Figaro for the time being. Now we've got her. Okay, so here we have what's going to come up in a couple times in the game, a multi-party battle where you switch between a couple of different groups. I'm going to let the tutorial play out to explain it. Moogles, are you saying you want to help? Kupo! Use us to protect Terra from the guards. Would you like an explanation? Yes. You'll fight using 3 different parties. Press right shift or left and return. Defeat the leader of the guards before his men reach Terra or the battle's lost. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up the parties to cover all the entrances. That's not the one. We are going to be using this group to as our main group to fight because this is the one that contains the Mog that will later join us in group. As you can see, he has learned a dance. That's his sort of special deal. You'll learn more about that when he picks up. And as you can see, the other teams are blocking the enemies from coming through. So occasionally we'll have to switch between them to make sure all the enemies do not reach Terra, because that is a game over. Sorry about that. Normally I would blitz through to the to the boss, but we're just going to take out everything for the sake of experience points. So when Mog uses a dance, he goes into a sort of trance period where he uses attacks that is based off of where the dance came from. For instance, he learned this one in a cave, so they're all cave-based attacks like avalanche and stuff. And here we are at the boss, the commander of the group. Oh, goody, that missed. Oh, no. Anyway. Ah, ha, ha, ha. One shot at the boss. Fantastic. Thanks, Moogles. We're in your debt. So he's just going to sort of scoop her up and run out of the cave. This switch ought a secret entrance. Eh? You're back with us? You saved me? Save your thanks for the Moogles. I can't remember a thing. It's like my mind's trapped in a fog. You lost your memory? A man said it would come back eventually. So you've got amnesia. Don't worry, I won't leave your side until your memory returns. Eh? I'm not going to up and abandon someone just because they lost their memory. So you're going to learn later that that's sort of a thing with Loke. I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, that he has a thing with people with amnesia. Okay, so before we leave the town, we're going to come up here. This is sort of like the tutorial building. They'll give you information on things. I'm not going to bother going through all the tutorials. Just want to show you where it is and show you where you can get some treasures here. So. But all the guys in here will teach you different aspects of the game. I'm going to save it real quick. Just picking up all the treasures here, and we're going to move on. Alright. Pretty sure I'm not forgetting anything. Let's just go. So we're now in the overworld, and we're going to make our way down to Figaro Castle. There it is, right in the middle of the desert, as you do. Love this music. This is known as the Figaro theme. It sort of serves as a theme for both Edgar and Sabin Figaro. There are shops here and here, but we're going to wait to access them, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And here we have my Lotharius brother, Edgar Figaro. He is King of Figaro, as I abstained from taking the title. You mean this young woman is... Who are you? Oh, my apologies. How rude of me to turn my back on a lady on our very first meeting. The young king of Figaro Castle, imperial ally and champion of technological revolution. Edgar. I am Edgar, the king of Figaro. Heh, surprised that someone like me knows a king? Well, I'll catch you two later. So, you're an Imperial soldier, right? Don't worry, Figaro and the Empire are allies. Feel free to rest here for as long as you'd like. It's not in my blood to harm a lady. Why are you being so kind to me? Is it because of my abilities? I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, your beauty has captivated me. Second, I'm dying to know if I'm your type. Oh, Edgar. I guess your abilities would rank a distant third. What's the matter? Guess my technique's getting a bit rusty. Maybe she's just not interested, bro. I suppose the normal girl would have felt something from those words. But not me. Okay, so we're gonna work our way down here. Pop up here to grab the treasure chest. Yep. And if you come down here, somewhere, here I think, we can get an optional cutscene that introduces me. Edgar has a twin brother, you know. He was such a nice boy, always thinking of his family. Here I am. Edgar, what's wrong with Dad? Why is everyone talking about a successor? Are you blind? Haven't you seen how thin his face has become? What do you mean? Edgar. Are you crying? Edgar's twin brother who traded the throne for his own freedom. And there's Sabin. Ah yes, Sabin. I'm sure he's a fine young man by now. He was just a boy when he left, even smaller than his brother. I often wonder where he is now and what he's doing. We'll see him later. That's creepy. Sorry, trying to remember where to go. I think down here. maybe? No, not yet. Alright. Must have missed something. Oh, I think I know. I think I know. Realm of Final Fantasy. Alright, so we're going to talk to Edgar. Well, how do you like my castle? King Edgar, there's someone from the Empire here to see you, sire. Kafka, no doubt. So now we're finally going to be formally introduced to Kafka. Phooey, Emperor Gestal's stupid orders. Edgar, you pinhead, why do you live out here in the middle of a stinking desert? These recon jobs are the pits. Ahem. And there's sand on my boots. And they scrub the sand off his boots, despite the obvious fact he is in a desert. How pathetic. Sarkasha, what in the world brings you? Out of my way. You gotta talk to the two guards first. You wouldn't be thinking of invading my kingdom next, would you? We have an alliance. An alliance? With this miserable sand pit? Don't make me laugh. I hear you've been busy down south, taking over a country or three. Just what is the Empire up to? That's none of your concern. What brings Emperor Gastel's own court mage Kafka to my humble castle? A girl of no importance recently escaped from us. We heard she found refuge here. That wouldn't have to do with the witch everyone's been whispering about, would it? Lies. She merely stole something of minor value. Is she here? That's a tough one. There are more girls in here than grains of sand in the desert. A man couldn't possibly keep track of them all. Oh, Edgar, you know you only stand to lose by trying to hide her from us. I truly hope nothing happens to your precious Figaro. I didn't like the sound of that. Where's Tara? Take her to her. I'd love to stay and chat, but the Chancellor and I need to do some planning now. Being a king's not all tea and crumpets, if you'll excuse me. Follow me. Okay, so now we go down to that room I went to earlier. Sorry, I didn't mean to drag you around like this without giving you a chance to rest. I'm Loke, right? Edgar told me about you. Is it true that you're a thief? I'm a treasure hunter. On the surface, Edgar pretends to support the Empire. Truth is, he's collaborating with an underground resistance group called the Returners. I serve as their go-between. The old man you meet in Norrish is one of us too. The Empire, but I'm an Imperial soldier. Not anymore. They were using you, that's all. Things are different now. It's just, I don't know what I should do. Whenever I try to think, it just makes my head hurt even worse. All that matters is to make your own decisions from now on. So Kafka has launched an attack on Figaro Castle, and now it's sort of on fire a little. What do you think you're doing? Bring me the girl, now! I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, then enjoy the barbecue. Get her ready. Yes, sire. Had a change of heart? It seems I have no choice. Or perhaps I do. Oh my, the brave and noble king abandoned his people to save his own skin. How utterly delightful. All right, sink her into the sand. Witness the glory of Figaro. Go, kill them! Third boss battle. What's the matter, Edgar? What made you jump all of a sudden? Did you just see what I saw? You did, right? Right? Yeah, this kid's really something, huh? Really something? That was magic. Tara. Your name was Tara, right? What exactly was that just now? I'm sorry, No, we should be apologizing. I didn't mean to make such a big deal out of it. Nor did I. It's just surprised me. I mean, I've never actually seen magic before. Where did you... It doesn't matter, does it, Edgar? Tara can use magic and we can't. That's just all there is to it. The fact is, her magic could really help us right now. Thank you, Loke. Thank you, Edgar. And the swoon. And Edgar is dead, or Loke is dead apparently. Not sure when that happened, but alright. Son of a sandworm, you'll pay for this. Gotta start using that one. Hello everyone watching. You see we got 5 viewers right now. That's including myself, so I guess a total of 4. You know, if anybody wants to chat, other than Eric. Okay, so Tara is conflicted. She doesn't have her memories. She doesn't know what's going on. All she knows is both of these sides in this war want her to help them. And she doesn't know enough to know which side is the right side. So she's very confused right now. I forgot to heal. Edgar is an engineer. If you have played 14, then you'll probably know him better as a machinist or machinist. In fact, a lot of the abilities for machinists in 14 were based off of Edgar's tools, such as auto crossbow or drill, chainsaw, etc. Oh yeah, oops. Guess I wasted those items. Oh well. So right now we're making our way through this cave to the returner hideout. First we're going to switch caves, but before that head to the town of South Figaro. Not much to do there just yet, but we can pick up a few items. Alrighty, out of the first cave. Make our way down to the town. Eventually. And there we see Shadow. Now, we're going to pick up a few items around town. As you can see, there are going to be a few to grab. Most towns in this game have hidden items like this, but South Figaro in particular are really loaded with them. Go into this shop while we're near it. Okay, we're gonna buy some stuff. I know I don't have those tools yet, but I don't have a lot of money and I'll never use them, so whatever. We're going to go up here. Now, this is an area that won't really come up in the story for a little bit, but there are some hidden treasures down here that we can go ahead and take advantage of now. So you go behind that bookshelf and come down here. Like I said, this is somewhere you'll be going in the story a little bit later, but we're going to go ahead and get the treasures now. Okay, now let's go ahead and equip stuff. Now we're going to make our way down to the relic shop. There's a couple things we need to pick up there. Namely a pair of sprint shoes being the most important. Also going to grab a star pennant while I have the money for it. Might be able to get some more if I sell some stuff. Alright. see. Is there anything I can sell? Yeah. Oh, gear. I only need 100 more gil. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to buy a couple more. These items prevent your team from being poisoned. And where we're going, there are a lot of snakes. So, very useful. And give her the sprint shoes. This allows us to move faster in the overworld, as you can see. Couple more treasures. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Wait. No. Okay, let's go. And now we make our way up to the cave. Should probably save it first, just to be on the safe side. I should have went to the end while I was in town. Oh well. Should be fine. Okay, so here we are in Mount Colts. This is going to let us out right near the Returner's hideout, which is where we're headed. And here is where we pick up the best character in RPG history. And I am not the least bit biased in saying that. There's quite a few hidden treasures in this area as well. I'm going to try to pick up as many as I can remember. Oh, I really should pay attention to my health. So you come over here, and there's a hidden treasure behind that little hilly area. You just gotta stick close to the wall. So how's everybody doing? Anybody still here? I noticed somebody left. Maybe it was Eris, I don't know. He seems to be the only one talking. And here's the guys that is the reason we bought the star pendant. Fair enough, fair enough. Got a tent. That'll come in handy in a second. Yeah, I thought maybe the message had cut off or something. Nice to know. Okay. All right, here we're going to use a tent to save the game. We're approaching the first actually slightly difficult boss of the game, and it's not really that hard, but compared to everything else we fought so far, it's at least something. Work our way down this little hill a lot. Oh, Edgar is a beast. Hey, we're back up to 5 people. Hello, new person. I'm sorry. I'm mute my microphone real quick. I'm sorry about that. They're fighting or something. Okay, so here we have the boss, Vargas. Sabin sent you, didn't he? Sort of? I mean, who are you? Sabin? Is he here? Hey, I'm right here. Hey. You were the only one sneaking around. You were the one sneaking around the whole way up here, weren't you? And if I was? Well, it doesn't really matter who you are. I've got no plans to surrender. Woe is the day you met me. It'll be the last day of your lives. Classic villain line. Alright. So first we gotta take out these bears before he's targetable. Done and done. Use Terra to give us a quick heal. Got something I want to steal from him. Alright, so he's going to just push everybody out of the fight. And except for this guy, greatest character in RPG history. There he is. Why did you kill Master Duncan? How could you kill your own father? That fool snubbed me, his only son. He chose you as his successor. That's not true. Our master, it's true and you know it. It's written in that ugly sneer across your face. He wanted you to be his successor, not me. He knew you had the most potential. I'm sick of listening to your lies. I've got far more than just potential. Why don't you see for yourself? Ah, Sabin. My father was right to see so much in you. I guess there's no avoiding this. Fate made us train together, and now fate will send you to your doom. Alright, so this part of the fight, you have to use his special technique to win. It's a certain button combination. Which button combination you use changes his attack. Right now we're just going to use the basic one. You already learned that technique, Vargas. If only you hadn't been so consumed with pride. And that ends the fight. Sabin. Brother? Brother? You're his twin brother? His brother? At first I thought you were another one of Vargas's bears. You thought I was a bear? I guess I'll take that as a compliment. Anyway, Edgar, what are you doing here? We're on our way to the Saber Mountains. To the Returner hideout, no doubt. So the wheels are finally turning. I've been watching from a distance, hoping the world would come to its senses. The way things were going, I was afraid Figaro would end up as a puppet state. A means of striking back has presented itself. There will be no more playing lapdog to the Empire. I'm through with that act. Think a bear like me could be of any help? One of my favorite quotes. I use that all the time. You join us, Sabin? I think Duncan would rest easier knowing his training helped bring peace to the world. Well then, let's get going. Alright, and that makes 4. Pick up that tent. Get stuck on the door. Was not paying attention. Alright, so if you open up your menu here and go to Abilities, Sabin, and go over to Blitz, you can see what different abilities he has access to and how to use them. And here we are at the Returner hideout. King Edgar, this way, please. Okay, before we go up there, I'm going to take a rest. Or buy some items. That works too. Here we go. Now we're going to go up here and see Bannon, the leader of the Returners, after we save. I did not mean to do that. Anyways. There he is. Bannon. We brought her with us. So, this is the girl. The one to whom the Esper responded. Esper? It seems the Empire had complete control over her. Carrier pigeons kept me informed. I also heard that she wiped out 50 Imperial soldiers in mere minutes. No, that's not... Tara. For heaven's sake, Bannon, the girl doesn't remember anything. Hiding from the truth won't change it. Perhaps you've heard this story before. Once, when people were still pure and innocent, there was a box they were told to never open. But someone went and opened it anyway, unleashing all the evils of the world. Pride, envy, greed, wrath, gluttony. The only thing that remained in the box was a single ray of light, hope. Your power is a gift, not a curse. No matter what happens, you must remember that. You are the world's last ray of light, our final hope. Bannon. A pretty heavy thing to lay on somebody. I've grown weary with the hour. Allow me to rest a while. So, now that we have control of Terra, we got a few things we need to do. The Empire stole someone important from me. I've hated it ever since. If no one stands up to the Empire, more people will be left like me. That's why I joined the Returners. But there's no one important in my life. I have no family, no friends. That's not true. And besides, I'm sure there are people who feel you're important to them. Those people are counting on you too. That was a pretty generalized placation there, Luke. Yeah, you got people who like you, I'm certain. Somebody. I don't know what to tell you, but I do know that I trust my brother completely. He's always thought of my needs before his own, ever since we were little. I think you should trust him too. That's fair. But don't tell him I said that. He'll turn as red as a tomato. It's not easy asking so much of you. And if we force our ideas on you, then we're no different from the Empire. Somebody gets it. So, we want you to decide for yourself. Okay, first we're going to make our way up here. There's a couple of treasures to grab. Somewhere. And first, the obvious ones. No. Okay. Then, over here, there's a hidden tunnel. Yep, there it is. Right here. For a white key. If I'm not mistaken, that's a relic that prevents imp. Sounds right. Bannon, he went outside just a moment ago. Okay, so there's something interesting you can do here. Bannon is going to ask you a question. Have you made your decision? Will you be our last ray of hope? And you can say yes and just go ahead and end this part and move on. But what we're going to do is say no. And he sends you back in. So then you can come back out and speak to him again. And he asks you again. And you're going to say no again. And he's going to say something different. And then you're going to walk back out one more time. Talk to him. Just ask again. And you're going to say no. 3 times in a row. It triggers this cutscene. And doing this, it basically does the exact same thing as if you had just said yes, but you get an extra treasure. A very important item that is really strong in this level, this stage of the game. We'll see that in just a second. These wounds look awful. South Figaro. The Empire's taken South Figaro. They're headed this way. So they found us. We haven't a moment to lose. Look, I know. Someone has to sneak into South Figaro to slow the enemy down, right? That is right up your alley. We're counting on you. Terra, wait for me. I won't be gone long. And watch out for a certain lecherous young king who shall remain nameless. This guy moves in like a hawk. Cloak? Oh, Edgar. Old habits die hard, eh? What about us? We can escape down the Laith River and make our way to Narsh. I'm curious about the Esper they found in the mines. Very well. I'll ready the raft by the back entrance. It's risky, but we don't have much of a choice at this point. It's not safe here. Come with us to Narsh. It could be a chance for you to gain a better understanding of your abilities. And Terra agrees. I understand your apprehension, but too many innocent lives are being lost to the Empire while we stand here and do nothing. Please, lend us your strength. This relic will help keep you safe. And we get the Genji Glove, which is exactly what we were after with saying no to those questions. That is a relic. I will show you what it does as soon as this cutscene is over. There we go. We are going to give it to Edgar. Yeah, because I don't have a second weapon for Sabin at this point. We put it over the Star Pendant. That'll be fine. We're out of enemies that poison. And that allows him to equip 2 weapons. That's the only way you can dual wield in this game, and it really increases your damage output. We're going to equip up Sabin real quick while we're at it. Give him... Yeah. Yeah, that works. Okay. Moving on. And now we're going to go down the river. Here we go. This raft will carry us to Narsh. Yes. Head towards Narsh while protecting Bannon at all costs. If Bannon falls in the battle, the journey's over. Now, Bannon doesn't do much damage from his attacks anyways, and if he dies, then the fight's over. So basically all I do is spam his special ability, which is Prey, which is just like a free AoE heal for the entire group. Also, I should have done this before I jumped on the raft, but I forgot. I like to put him on the back line so he takes less damage. I apologize. I think there might be somebody outside and they are freaking out about it. Okay, use this opportunity to fix the mistake I made earlier and switch Ben into the back line. Oh, and save it. And now to move on. Interesting fact, the if you keep selecting up there, and it's like a infinite loop. When I was younger, I would have my controller set up to automatically press up and just keep fighting over and over, and I would just leave it there and gain XP while I was at school or something. And here's our next boss, the first of many runs in with the Octopus Ultra. You're up the creek without a paddle, and I'm not going to let you through. Does that make me a bad octopus? So this guy is a reoccurring villain in this game. He shows up very regularly. Weird character, an octopus that is weak to fire, of all things. Okay, so he blinded Tara, but whatever. I mean, she's just going to use magic anyway, so. Oh, that hurt. Should have put Tara on the back line too, now that I think about it. Do I not have anything that's down? Oh wait, there we go. Okay. Ha! Lived it. Go ahead and heal up though. And that is why we put Bannon on the back line. If he wasn't, that would have been a game over. I wouldn't bet on it. It's probably just hiding down there. Ew, something stuck to my leg. Tara, get away from there. We should be alright now. 8-armed freak. I'm gonna smash it with a blitz. No, Sabin. Out of my way, Edgar. Whee! There I go. Well, he's always been a bit rash. Sabin. Oh, he'll be fine. Are you sure, Bannon? Sir? You're his brother. You should know better than any of us. At any second now, he'll flop back onto the raft right as rain. What? Think he missed the onto the raft part. Sabin, you're on your own now. And there he goes, off on his own adventure. So now the group is split into 3, and it's like a choose-your-own-adventure kind of thing. Since I'm getting close to the end of my time, I'm going to choose the shortest one of the 3, and then just call it after I'm finished with that. So we're going to go here and finish this up. I really appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed it, give us a like and a subscribe, and follow us on Facebook if you aren't already. If you're not following us on Facebook, I don't know how you found this video, but you know, it's always possible. So we finish our raft ride and make our way to Narsh. Eventually. I swear, so far this run, I have been having the highest encounter rate I think I've ever had playing this game. It's overflowing with enemies. Which, I mean, not necessarily a bad thing. I'm going to have plenty of experience points to work with, but you know. Bit time consuming, maybe. Ah, well. Don't want to be underleveled. Ain't that right, Zach? I'm not sure if Zach is even in here, but if you recalled his Final Fantasy IX stream earlier, you'll know he had some trouble with being underleveled. So now we're going to make our way over to that secret entrance that was shown to us before. Because if we try to enter through the main way, the guards stop us. Should be completely out-leveling these enemies by this point. Just make our way up. So this is the part of the tunnel that was just sort of yada-yada'd through when Loke was carrying Terra out. Okay, now there's something actually kind of interesting here. You have to watch the light and follow the path that it goes exactly. This must be the place. What place? There's a room in here they use to test applicants to the city guard. We should be fine so as long as we follow the light. If we make a mistake, lights will surround us. Then we have to tag the glimmering light to proceed. So we're just going to go the direction that the light went. Up here, around here, and down to the bottom. Over. And bingo bango. Easy peasy. And you might recognize this area as the place where we fought off the Narsh guards to protect Terra. We go through here and we find ourselves in the home of the Mughals. Kupo. Kupo indeed. Now we're going to pick up the rune blade. Go ahead and give that to Terra. It deals extra damage by consuming your MP. Very useful weapon for the early game. And seeing how Terra is currently the only member of our group who has MP, she will be the one to use it for the moment. And we work our way back to where we were when we first started. Bannon, King Edgar. Oh, and Terra too. Arvis. How do things stand here in Narsh? Same as always. The town's neutral. I've tried to convince them to side with the returners, but it's no use. Of course, maybe with you and the King of Figaro here. How are the townspeople? Everyone's been a little on edge since the Esper was discovered. We believe Terra may be able to help us get answers to our questions about the Esper. Well, the townspeople are still quite curious about it as well. If we approach them in the right way, there's a good chance they'll agree to let her see it. That Esper is either going to save us or dig us an early grave. And I've still got 20 minutes. I should have time to do Loke's story. Let's go ahead and... I know I don't have time to do Sabin's. That is a long story. Loke has worked hard to stymie the efforts of the Imperial troops in South Figaro, but now he desperately needs to escape. Damn it. Gotta get out of Narsh on the fly. Make sure to equip him. There we go. Perfect. Alright. Hold on. Sure, why not? Might as well give him something. Okay. Now, there's a whole little side quest here where you're supposed to steal different outfits and make your way through the town. But there's a pretty easy way to cheese it, and we're going to do that. So first what you do is talk to this guy. Oh, no, that was just plain rude. I'm a treasure hunter, and don't you forget it. So he's a merchant, and we're going to steal his merchant outfit. Stole his clothes, too. Here we go. They're a little tight, but the price was right. What? Whew. Why do I always have to go and open my mouth? So now we're going to come down here, go through here, and he's going to think I'm a merchant, so he's going to allow me ahead. And we're going to go up here and make our way down here. Go into the pub, and there's going to be another merchant down here that's going to have some cider that we want to steal so that we can gain the favor of the old man that lives in that house we just passed through. And since we already have merchant clothing, we don't really need to steal from, or accidentally steal. We don't need to steal from him, though. Just knock him out. You can also steal the clothes of one of the Imperial Guard, but that's not really necessary. We can do this whole section without ever doing that, and we don't really lose anything for it. So we're going to go up here. And talk to this kid again. And we're going to bring the cider we just stole to that kid's grandfather, who's up here. And the grandfather is going to inform us of a secret passage that is in his basement. And he forgot the password, because he's like a boomer or something. The password is courage. I'll show you the secret entrance. Cool. Now, before we head in there, we're going to rob the man. And head into the secret passage, which is going to allow us past the guards that are blocking the doorways. See? Always check the clocks. And we're going to work our way back up to the place we were before, to that secret entrance behind the bookshelf. Go ahead and remove the disguise. There's no need for it anymore. And we already got all the treasures down there, so we're just going to keep moving. I know I've seen her before. Wait a second. She's one of the Empire's generals. This is what happens to traitors. A Magitech knight, forged by the Empire and tempered in battle. None have ever truly known the woman behind the general's guise. And here we have Celeste, our next character. So, the mighty Celeste has fallen. Not as far as those who'd use their strength to oppress the weak. Quiet. Kafka's planning to poison every last man, woman, and child in the kingdom of Doma. Shut up. Huh. Run that mouth of yours while you still can. Your execution's tomorrow. Keep a close eye on her. Yes, sir. I could stand guard duties for days without sleep. He says, and then immediately falls asleep. Yep, out cold. Alright. Remove her bindings. And you are... Name's Loke. I'm with the returners. You're a returner? I'm, or at least I was, General Celeste. Now I'm nothing but a traitor. Well, let's get going. You'd take me with you? No, I can barely walk. I'd never make it out of here. I appreciate it, but even if you got me out, you would never be able to protect me. I'm better off waiting here for the executioner. At least that way I can keep my pride. I'll protect you. Trust me, you'll be fine. Let's go. Wait. This soldier might have something on him that could help us get out of here. Yep. Take the key in his pocket. More soup and mumble. Right. Moving on. Save it real quick. And we're going to work our way through here. Get all of the treasure. And use the clock key on the clock. And that opens up a secret entrance. I'm going to use that. And work our way through the passageway. Oh, I forgot to equip her. Do I even have anything to equip her? I think I might have forgotten to unequip my other character. Now, there's several treasures in this area that are fairly well hidden. I'm going to try to show you all of them. Alright, yeah, I got something for her. Not a lot, but better than nothing. So you got these false walls here that you got to work your way through. And you can make your way down here and get some treasure. Now, if you kill the guard first, the dogs have a chance of running away, so always kill the guard first. I'm sorry, excuse me just a second. Alright, sorry about that. Not what I meant to do. Oh well. So one really well hidden treasure is around here somewhere. Oh look, he's getting low on health. I should heal him. And see, the dog runs away if he's alone. Sometimes. Somewhere, there we go. Now if we work our way over here, eventually... Ah, just pick on Celeste, why don't you? Heal her up after this fight. There we go. You have to feel your way through it. I can't remember exactly where it is, but you'll eventually find this hidden room over here. Okay. Not sure why it wouldn't let me attack the other dog, but whatever. And down here you can find some more treasure. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Guess not. Alright. Moving on. And come back over here and just go down. Get everybody healed up. Looks like I'm probably going to go a little bit over 2 hours, but that's alright. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this section and then call it a night. So we've made our way through the hidden area. Why are you helping me? You remind me a lot of someone. What's it matter anyway? I'm helping you because I want to. Sassy Loke. And we've made our way out of the city. I'm gonna go ahead and save it real quick. And make our way back to the cave we came through when we first came to South Figaro. A lot of backtracking in this section. What is that noise, I wonder? Excuse me. Now remember, the stream up here is a healing stream. It restores everybody to a full HP and MP. And now for the next boss fight. You might have heard that noise on our way through, because there's been something tunneling in the walls. If that thing hits us with magic, we'll be scrubbing 2 big scorch marks off the wall. So what are we supposed to do? Don't worry. I'll draw its magic with my runic blade. And you'll be okay? Just you watch. So that's what we gotta do. We gotta just use runic with Celeste to make sure this thing doesn't hit us with magic, because it'll hurt. And then we're just going to use Loke to attack. I know he doesn't always use magic, and sometimes you're just wasting your turn on Celeste, but it's worth it. See, so if he uses a magic attack while she's using runic, it absorbs it. Very useful. This is a bit of a slow way to do this fight, but it's also a very safe way, and I'd prefer not to lose at this moment. I should probably heal them up. And there we go. And, whew, looks like we're finally in the clear. And they're just going to make their way back to Narsh from here. And now we only have one scenario left to go, and I am going to call it here, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching me as we begin this journey. We're going to be going all the way through the game. I'm going to be playing it every Saturday, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m.-ish. Thank you very much. This is Sabin Thunderwolf. That is not my name. This is Sabin Figaro signing out. Thank you.